Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, the intelligent, the charming, the understandably humble Dr. Yukon SuckIt. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Yukon SuckIt. Tell your mama. So I am broadcasting to you once again from my secret underground headquarters. And I am bringing to you a deck that I guess we're going to call it of my own creation. I did not find it anywhere except for in my archives. This is Boros Treasure, because we had Boros Treasure previously, I don't know, a couple months ago, something like that. And so I took that out, took out all the cards that were currently illegal in the current rotation, and put in some new cards to help maximize the use of excessive treasure. Yeah, this thing used to have Goldspan Dragon in it. Oh, that Goldspan Dragon. You remember that card? It wasn't too long ago. Man, he was awesome. And now we have things like, Shivan Devastator. And can you imagine Goldspan and Shivan Devastator together in the same deck? Man, that would be incredible. It would be legend. Wait for it. Dairy. There you go. But nope. Goldspan's out. Shivan Devastator's in. So anyways, let's take a look at the cards that are in this deck. We'll try to figure out how it works. I know how it works, but we'll just talk about it. And then we'll go take it out and see if we can make it happen. All right. And low end, we've got Goldhound. What does Goldhound do here? Goldhound is a treasure token. And while he's waiting to be used, he's also a first strike Minicy 1/1 treasure dog. We got Light Up the Night. That is a red and an X. This is what you're going to be pumping all that treasure into. Light Up the Night deals X damage to any target. So hopefully it'll be your opponent's face. But it also deals X damage +1 if the target is a creature or a planeswalker. And it's got flashback. Unfortunately, though, it can only use the loyalty counters amongst planeswalkers to be the source of its X if you're doing flashback. And it's going to cost you 4. Still, that's better than nothing. That's better than nothing, all right? Let's see, we got the Shivan Devastator, also a X. And you can take all those treasures, just pump it into it. And what do you got? A flying, hasty super missile that's coming to get people. Because, yeah, when it enters the battlefield, it enters it with X +1/+1 counters on it. Whatever you can pump into it. So don't play it early. This is your end game. We got Fateful Absence, which will kill any target player, or not player, but creature or planeswalker. And they get a clue, which means they can pay 2, sacrifice it, draw a card. Fierce Retribution, it will destroy any target attacking creature. But if you can get up to 6 mana, which shouldn't be too hard, you can destroy any target creature. You don't have to wait for it to attack. Riveteers Requisitioner, that guy is going to get you a treasure when he dies. You can put him out. He's a 3/1 for 2, which is pretty fantastic. But you can also blitz him, which allows him to come out hasty, and then you're guaranteed to get that treasure at the end of the turn. We've got the Fable, who comes out with a 2/2 red shaman, and whenever it attacks, you get a treasure token. He's kind of the guy you really want here, because Kiki Jiki's kind of the guy you usually want at the end of the third turn, right? But we don't really have anybody really worth copying. Even if you do Shivan Devastator, you don't get the +1/+ counters. I think that he would just die immediately upon being created. So yeah, you kind of just want him for the treasure creation. We got Professional Facebreaker, who's got Menace, meaning if they don't have more than one creature out, you're unblockable at that point. But anytime one or more of your creatures deals combat damage to a player, you create a treasure token. So you can create 2 or 3 or 4 or 10. With this deck, maybe 2. You sacrifice a treasure to exile a top card of your library. You may play a card this turn. You just want that treasure creating there. That's what we're trying to do. Get to the treasure. The thing is with this deck, it seems like that you can get the treasure, then it's just a matter of getting the things to do with the treasure. Chandra, Dress to Kill. She comes out. You can plus her to give yourself 1 red mana, and it deals 1 point of damage to up to 1 target player planeswalker. So she definitely helps getting you additional mana. Exile top card of your library. If it's red, you may cast it this turn. Great. There's lots of red in here, and you're probably going to have enough mana to play it. Also plussing her up. If you get to the -7, and then you get it to whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target where X is the amount of mana is placed. So that'd be great if you can get there. In reality, for me, she is a battery to pump up, light up the night. So just keep pumping her up, because whatever she can be up to is what you can sacrifice to light up the night from the flashback, right? We got Burn Down the House. And man, if I'm playing red, I love playing Burn Down the House. Problem is, it tends to be a little expensive. In this deck, it should not be expensive. You should easily be able to get to it, possibly before on curve, right? Like turn 4, maybe. You just have to see how much treasure you create at any particular point. You have the option of doing 5 points of damage to each creature or planeswalker. Or you could just create 3 1/1 red devil tokens that when they die, they deal 1 damage to any target. Lately, I've been loving the devil option. I think that works fantastic. I love the fact that they do damage as well as additional damage to any target after the fact. And Farewell is just a cover your ass card. We have 2 of them in here. It costs you 6. It shouldn't be hard to do, but you exile all artifacts, all creatures, all enchantments, and or all graveyards. You can choose 1 or more of those. Watch out for the artifacts because your treasure are artifacts. And it'd be sucked to have to do that. But then again, if it's your treasure or your life, Farewell would just go for the artifacts and stay in the game. Hopefully you'll be able to generate more. Other than that, we've got a nice selection of basic lands and the semi-fast dual lands. And that's it. Nothing in the sideboard. So let's take it out and see how well this works. All right, playing against Dave. 3 mana. We'll keep it. Make our way into some treasure production. All right, Sextuple A Dave. You gotta let me play at some point. I'm gonna put the red down first. I like these guys. They're kind of quiet. Oh. That seemed like a hard decision, all right. I see you over there, Sandstone. All right, number 3, we get something. We're going to Fable it up. Boros to Boros, huh? Do you think he's called Dave just because he is so slow motion that that's how he pronounces his name? Let's see what this gets us. A land. Alright, I'm going to pop this up for 1. We're going to put out the Professional Face Breaker. And we're going to go in for the attack. Which is going to get us at least 1 treasure. Probably 2. 2! 2 treasure! Alright, that means I could have a 5/5 dragon on my next turn. 6 with the land I got in play, or in my hand. He's doubling up. There's some guys. Alright, so let's go for the white just to kind of even things up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's turn this guy into a 6 auto pay. And let's just make things crazy. Go ahead and start blocking. We chose the weirdest situation where he'd lose the most dudes without doing the littlest amount of damage. The problem with the Kiki Jiki, there goes the dragon, is that if it were to try to copy the Devastator, it would end up as a nothing. Here's 2 guys. Alright, so number 1, we can just go ahead and copy Face Breaker. Let's burn down the house with some devils. Alright, next to combat. I'm going to stick 1 over here because if it gets blocked, I can kill it anyway. Everything else at his face. All right, there you go, Treasure Troll. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing to be done about that. I think I got this at this point, because there ain't nothing he could do. But I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this would be 10. Let's overcommit. Okay, there you go. victory! There it is, folks. Alright, playing against Ramen. 420! $. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep it. Alright, Goldhound. Gonna get ourselves a Riveteers Requisitioner and going for the attack. There's number 2. Alright, we got him down to 15. So once those Riveters die, I'll have some more treasures. Goldhound's got me up to 4 potentially. Okay, I could put out the little dudes now if I wanted to. All tap. Nice, down to 6. Light up the night, I could do 3. Unless he starts killing those Requisitioners, I'll be able to do slightly more. And we win! Suck it, Ramen! Victory! Alright, we're playing against Demon. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Keep. It's funny, for as much as I like these pets, I don't like them being my pet. They're just really boring. Alright, we'll start off with a Requisitioner. Go get us something there, Bill. I touched it. And I got a treasure. See, I got a precious now. Alright, 3's going to get us into a face breaker. Alright, so we're starting to pick up mana. Now he's got to do something with the mana. I need 6 just to destroy a creature. Alright, so far I've got... Well, let's just send it in. Autopay! He's going to go looking for a land, apparently. I was worried he's going to probably go for another Sholdred or something. Alright, that mana and a Professional Facebreaker. Same one that's right there next to it. All attack. Nice. Light Up the Night's looking pretty good. Hopefully I want to take out yet another Sheoldred. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so let's just go in for the double attack. Nothing you can do about it. Get a couple. And I just have to do 4 into this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's throw out a Goldhound while we're at it. And a mana. Okay, I can't do anything with Light Up the Night until I get a Planeswalker. So stop looking at it. Treasure! Treasure! All right, starting to get a little tired of that. Treasure! What I would like would be to get maybe that Devastating Dragon, Shivan Devastator. That would be great. All right, here we go. So let's pump her up by 1. All right, let's see. Number 2 involves attacking with everybody. Oh, by the way, I'm not doing any math to figure this out. He's going to kill the Reckoner. Yep, not enough. Four. All right, so the base breaker is my hope. The hope is that he can't get any more life and he can't block because he's only got 1 guy. And now he's just going to give himself some life. So close. All right, there we won. We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know, let's just do 10. Victory! Woohoo! That's shooting from the hip. Hierophant against Gunter. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 3 mana. Alright. These guys cost 3. Keep. Boros. I'll do the same. Oh, was this Jeskai? I'm gonna hold off. Let him invest some time and money into that smoldering egg. Plus, there might be something better to kill. Alright, here we go, and a Fable. He's looking. He's looking for something. No pet, no sleeves. All of his money has gone into these cards. It's all he owns in the world. Living in a cardboard box. All right, so 4. And we're done. Thing is, he does have 2 blockers, which means I cannot make it through, which means I cannot get more treasure off of that Facebreaker. But I can kill one of them, which will allow me to get through. There's a dragon. Nasty. Okay, we can take out the other one with the Retribution. Once he attacks with it. Draw your card. That's a whole lot of not attacking. There we go. Nice. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I got lethal, provided he doesn't kill this guy on this turn. And he doesn't kill me on this turn. Being a 6 life isn't a safe place to be. Now he's looking at it. I think he's going to be able to shoot it. That's a whole lot of not good for you. And we got it, because this is going to be another 6. Bam, bam! Can you smell the victory dinner? Alright, so here is Boros treasure. And my God, I gotta tell you, I've been playing like some control decks today. It is so good just to be back in just reckless aggro. Not only are the people that you're playing faster, but the people you're playing against are faster as well. I kind of dislike that it's not just random who you get played against. It is so obvious that they group decks together. Because as soon as you jump your type into something else, man, the people you play with are so incredibly slow when you're playing control. Just so slow. Like I play control so I can play against jerks like me right here. That's what I want to do, because I just want to sit there and go, nope, nope, nope. Control, you're not doing anything, and then here's a couple guys I'm going to kill you with. But anyways, so we're back in the speed lane again, where it just feels a lot better. Who was the hero of this deck? Let's take a look at it here. You know, it was a Shivan Devastator but in reality, he had a support crew, which was everybody that was getting that treasure for him. Riveteers Requisition, especially the Facebreaker, and the Fable, the Shaman part, just the early guy. Those guys were laying out treasures like crazy, which made everything else work great together. I mean, even Light Up the Night won me a game, right? And because we're back to playing like an old-fashioned fireball, 1 mana and X to do that kind of damage. I love the fact that Burned House is here. One of the things I don't like about Farewells, it's usually pretty expensive, and it requires that 2 white. But when you're playing with a lot of treasures, it's not hard to get to. It's definitely a mid-game card in this deck. So yeah, this deck does not worry about control. It does not really worry about being countered. It just goes for it. And yeah, somebody that's watching for the right stuff would know what to counter at the right time. Yeah, because when you pack everything into that Shivan Devastator, that'd be devastating to have that be countered. But still, I never had that happen. In fact, I have the 100% win rate with this deck right now. So let's talk about rating this deck up. The deal is it competitive? I believe it is. Secondly, is it fun? It was pretty fun. I liked it quite a bit. And is it interesting? Maybe so. I'm not going to give it high marks. There's not a lot of synergy. There's not a lot of combo-ness to it or anything. It's pretty much just get out a bunch of treasures, pump it into some stuff, and go crazy. So yeah, it was definitely fun and competitive. I'm not going to say high and interesting. So I'm just going to give this deck a straight A. Straight A deck. Totally fun, totally competitive. Maybe a good one for climbing the ladder. So yeah, that's it. I bet you it's going to do a good job. If you choose to play this deck, I hope that you have as much fun as I do. That's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the underground secret headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.